Okay, so for JIRA, let me go and share my screen here.
Recording in progress.
Oops.
All right, that's okay. If you can mute yourself. Okay, so for JIRA, right? So what we need to do is every time you have you want to create a JIRA, right? Make sure you create a brand new account. So I'm just going to show you here. Don't follow the steps because it might take you a while, but you can repeat the steps afterwards. Okay. So I'm just going to create a Google account for JIRA. Okay, and I'll supply the password. So this is a brand new account I'm creating. Okay, let me make sure I copy that and put it somewhere so that I can remember. Okay, I don't worry about anything else. Okay, so whatever you want to do. All right, so I have a brand new Gmail account. And now what I need to do is I need to give basically give this account access to JIRA software. So let me search on JIRA Altacian login. So I'm just going to Google it.
So
and
we need a Gmail account, right?
Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just using a Gmail account here.
Okay.
Yeah, but it will Hotmail, Outlook, anything will work.
Okay.
Okay, so now here I need to log in with my JIRA. So if I do this, right, try to log in here. I don't think I have account here, so it will throw me an error. Not a member, request account, please contact your JIRA administrator. Okay, let me see if I can create a new account. Okay, that didn't work. Log into JIRA, configure other products. Not an sign up for free. Okay, so I think since we have a brand new account, we'll go to sign up for free here. All right. Now, a couple of ways you can do it. Continue with Google. Okay, you can do that, or you can sign up here or put your email ID as well. So let me just, oh, this is the login. So what I'll do is I'll do continue with Google. Make sure that will not work either. Sign up for an account. So this is the bottom link because we don't have account here. All right, so email address, okay, at gmail.com. I think this one will also work, continue with Google, but I'm just typing in here. Okay, so it sent me notification. Let's see. So I have this verify email for Altacian, and let me verify that so that my account will be active. Again, when you are doing that, right, you might have to create a username password as well. So this is the name. Let's see, enter full name, right? And then I have my password. Okay, sign up. All right, so again, I don't think we should worry about anything else here. Profile, email, security, account references, and products. So I have JIRA, Bitbucket, and everything else. So I think we are good at this point. So let's go and switch it to the Explore products. Okay. Or you can go to the JIRA Altacian login again. All right. So let me just search for it. And this time I should be able to log in into JIRA. So it's a two-step, right? First is a sign up, and then you have to log in again. And I think it automatically recognizes me because I already logged in to my JIRA account. But let me just make sure it's the right one. So this is the one I created, Intelix JIRA. All right. Yeah, because I was logged in, I'm already signed in. Now you signed into the Altacian, which is a company. Okay. but you need to pick the product. So it says try here, try JIRA. Other products are there, but you probably don't really worry about those. So this is the one we are interested in. Okay, so I'll say try JIRA software. And hopefully we can see it quickly here. Let me just make sure. Try JIRA software, get it free. Okay, so when I clicked on get it free, it says the JIRA service management, Confluence, select a second product. We don't worry about that. Okay, JIRA software, this is the one selected. We'll click next. And there is no credit card requirement, so you don't worry about paying anything. Now it has a 10 user, right? So 10 people can access your project. That's what it means. Okay, so now on this screen, again, it's a free thing. So this is the email that I had. Now your site. So again, you need to supply some unique name. So I would suggest you put your name in this your site. So you have JIRA and put your name right after that. I can do something like 2022 Herschel, something like that as well. Okay, but I think this is a unique name, so it should work for me. But this is the site. It will create in a minute. Okay, so you have to accept the agreement. So it might take a minute or two to actually create the account. Again, if you can answer these questions, but I'm going to skip it. I'm going to say business analyst. Then it will ask you more questions. So let's just select something, or you can skip it. All right, so it's creating the site, setting up the site for you here. So let's see if this one comes up.
So is it like we have to, everyone is going to do this, or one
Yeah,
can
well,
create?
yes, so because you in the organizations, you don't have to create this, okay?
Yes.
And here you have to follow the steps and create a site for yourself for practice. That's what I'm showing you.
So
Okay.
it will be valid only for 1 month, Harshal?
No, this JIRA account is valid, but then there is a Zephyr Scale for QA. So that's what we are interested in. That one is valid for 1 month. So after 1 month, that's you wouldn't be able to write any test cases. You will have access to the site, but you will not be able to write test cases into the site. So that's where if you want to write test cases, then you have to create another account, follow the same process, and create a new JIRA project in there.
Okay.
Okay. Features. You don't have to, do this, but or you can skip it as well. Okay. So let me just skip it for the sake purpose. Now again here, now we are in the JIRA software. So it's asking me for the project. Okay. And it puts a key based on the project name. So it takes the first 2 characters. Now here, there is some recommended approach, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the template. And since we are using JIRA Scrum, so I'm going to select the Scrum template, okay? Because this is what we want to, basically we are following Agile Scrum, where you can write the stories and create the test cases associated with that. So I'm going to selecting the Scrum. So I'll say use template here or here, doesn't matter. Okay, so that's how my project will be created for Scrum. And the team manage, company manage, I'll select the team manage, so team members can manage. So you can add more members to your project. Again, since you will be doing this after 2 months, and you won't have any team members. So, but you still have to select either team member or team member managed project or company managed project. So let me just go and select team managed project. Okay, so now I have my project name, my template selected, and team manage project selected here. And now I'm going to create a project. So hopefully this one will be done. Again, it will ask you some more tools. I'm going to skip it. Now it will prompt you for your team members. Okay, so you can add your team members' email right there. They will get notification just like first time when you signed up for the project that I created. Same way, your team member will get notification and they can sign up for your project. Okay, but I'm just going to skip it for now. Okay, so now I am in the JIRA software where I can create the epics and the user stories only. Okay, I still cannot create any test cases. So when I say epic, right? So let's say our flown, so manage lender. So I have big epic there. And then, so this would be my bucket for all adding all the stories. Okay, so that's what it is. So how do I add story for epic? So I click on this plus, select the epic. So let's say I have a bunch of epics here. Manage dealer. Epics is nothing but a grouping of stories. Okay. Create credit app. Manage. What is that? What else we had? Manage dealer, manage lender, and create credit app or manage users, right? Okay. So I have 3 or 4 epics created here. Now, if I want to add the stories, these are not stories. Okay. So you want to add the story, then you can click on plus sign, and this is where you can write a story. So when you say manage lender, super user can create a lender, basically. So this is my story, one story. Then you have super user can search lender by lender name, right? This is my next story and so forth. Okay, so right now I have just 2 stories created. Okay, so that's how I can create this epics and stories. Okay, in your JIRA, you're gonna need that in your project. Okay, at least one epic, and then you can tie a bunch of stories to that. Now, if I open this story, I don't have any way to create my test cases or anything here. Okay, it will show you some attachment, child issue, link issue, and all those things, or you can add the apps and so forth. Now the way the test cases work. So in the JIRA, this Rflown project, everything else is a plugin. So Zephyr Scale, which is a test management tool, is a plugin. So you need to find that and associate with your project so that you can start creating the test cases for it. Okay, that's how this JIRA works. So how do we go about adding Zephyr Scale and so forth? So let me switch the view here from roadmap to the board just for a second. So this is the board view. Again, you're gonna one thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a sprint as well. So let me go to the backlog and see if I can create a add sprint or add dates. I know in the real life, you guys not gonna be doing this work. I mean, it's probably your company will already do that. So I'm going to create a 4-week sprint. Okay, 4/4 to 4/30, and I'm going to update that, right? And now I can drag and drop my stories to the sprint. Okay. One thing you want to do is I think you need to start the sprint, then only you can create the test cases. So I'm going to start the sprint, click on start, and that's it. So now my story shows up here. All right, so now let's see how we can add the Zephyr Scale because that's what we will need. So for that, you need to go to the project settings. Okay, so I have all these things are there. Let's see if I can find the apps. So Zephyr Scale is the app basically, and Slack integration app fields. Okay, let me go back to the actual story here. So I'm on the board again. Let me go back to the story. Open it up. I think you can add from here. So let me add the apps from here. From the story itself. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna see a bunch of apps, which is nothing but plugin. And I'm going to see this Zephyr Scale right there on the first page. Okay, as soon as I open something, scroll down a little bit, I see the Zephyr Scale. Test management. This is what you need for creating the test cases and so forth. Okay, so here, this is the app. So what you need to do is click on try it free. Yes, Kobe. Anybody has question?
That wasn't me.
Okay. All right, so try it free because this is a 1 month trial, right? This is what the 1 month trial is for you. JIRA software will work as long as you have the account, but you can only create the epics and stories and so forth, but you can't create the test cases without Zephyr Scale or any other test management plugins. Okay, so we're gonna use Zephyr Scale, and I'm going to click on try it free. Okay, and it says try free, estimated $0 per month, start free trial. It might take a minute or two. Let's see. Okay, it says success added for JIRA was added. So go to the manage app. Let me go back to the click on the manage apps, and I should be able to see this here, so that I know hey, it's installed and so forth. All right, so Zephyr Scale is added here, and it expires on 03 June 22nd. So I guess it's 2 months, expiring on 03 June 22nd. So April, May, and June. So apparently you have 2 months, looks like. Even though it said 30 days, I'm not sure. Okay. But it's not asking you for any credit card or anything else. Okay, so you are good. So let's go back to our JIRA software. Okay, so I click on JIRA software. It brings me to my this view where I can open my project, our flown project. And if I come here, I probably will not be able to see still. Okay, so we have to do one more setting. Okay, so I still don't see it here. When I click on it, it still doesn't show me here. So what you need to do is there is a one more setting. You have to go to the Zephyr Scale, and let's see if it shows up any setting configuration here. Okay, so it says here at the top, currently disabled for project are flown. You can enable it on the project settings page. So you come to the left side, right? Navigation. You will see Zephyr Scale right there. And you click on it and you come to this screen and you have to go to the project settings page. Okay, it is disabled. So all you have to do is click on. Okay, so it will enable it. So issue types. So it will enable for all these different things. You don't have to do anything else, but you can scroll down and these are the test cases. These are all the permissions you will have for different folks and so forth. Test execution, reports, configuration, and so forth. Okay, so now it's enabled. So if I go back to the board here, and if I go to my user story, I should be able to see Zephyr Scale. Now I can see it here, but let's see if I can create any test case. Okay, so I clicked on it and it says no test cases, create a new test case, add an existing one. So how do you add a test case? Again, you click on create new test case and start adding the test case here. Just like you guys did it earlier and so forth. So everything is configured now. Okay, So this is a test title, test scripts here, where you're
Did we lose him?
Hey, what happened?
Yes, Kobe. Yes. I guess I couldn't hear him, and all of a sudden, he's I
Is
guess
I was
he's
thinking
coming
there's
back.
some problem with my. Is Harshal there?
No,
I think
he's
we
not there.
think
Uh,
we
because we couldn't hear him. I
Yeah.
guess at that point, his system is not responding or something. So he's not in the meeting right now. Maybe he will try to log back in.
Okay. I
Yes.
thought how much we started.
Zoom is giving some trouble today. I don't know why.
Oh, somehow everything is slow. Even the Google is slow today. Like Gmail is opening up slow today.
Oh, I
Even
thought problem is from my side.
no, even Zoom was not cooperating earlier today.
Yeah, I think so. I dropped and joined again. Just I think
Yes.
so. Before you started the JIRA, I couldn't get what you were saying, people. I missed that
Ah,
part.
oh, the test case part, or just right now you did that?
Test case part. But anyway,
Oh,
we will send the
People,
recording.
can you
yes,
share your email ID or number so that
yes,
we
of
can
course.
we can
Yes, of course.
we'll be in touch with you.
Yes, perfect. You guys can do the same, and that's what like
You do
everybody
one
can.
thing, people. You
Yeah,
share your email ID and phone number on this chat.
yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, and then we will add you. We are all there together. We
Yeah,
can add you. You'll get everyone's name and number.
perfect.